Good morning, guys. Today we're going to make a little video working on the 2024 BRZ that I just bought. Don't do it, don't. Yeah, so today I wanted to make more of a little vlog style of video for you guys. We got a few things planned for the BRZ, and it's not very often I think I'm going to be working on the BRZ because I don't really plan on doing a whole lot of mods. What's that?
Pardon me, you got the wrong car. That one's
This one's fun, but it's hard to get in and out of. I tell you what, it's like an exercise routine. But it's a Toyota mixed with Subaru. Pretty cool. But it's a Subaru motor. But rear wheel drive, yeah, it's badass. I had the older one, and then I got the SUV. I'm like, I can't do it. This is just too much damn fun. And I'm getting 30 miles to the gallon. We got a few things planned for today. The first is we got the Rally Armor mud flaps we're gonna put on. And I had a set of Rally Armor mud flaps on my last 86. They were black with red stripes, but today we got red Rally Armor mud flaps with the black lettering. Can't wait to put these on. And then I got a torque wrench from AutoZone. You can rent tools from there if you guys don't know. I just kind of figured that out myself. Pretty cool. And I got to tighten down my wheels to the correct torque spec because I am OCD and I don't want to know if my bolts are getting too tight and they might weaken or my wheel will slowly start falling off. So we're gonna tighten all the wheels down to the correct spec, and I'm gonna maybe show you guys those wheels in a little more detail. They're pretty cool with those snow tires. If you guys saw the last video, we went out to Phoenix and got a set of V7 STI wheels with Bridgestone 225/45/17 ice asymmetrico winter tire, and I think it's a tire you can't really find anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we suffered a few casualties doing that, tightening up those lug nuts to the correct torque spec. We got a little bit of green paint transfer on my wheels just because I'm an idiot and didn't get the extension. I just have the regular socket for the lug nuts there. Let's get on to the Rally Armor mud flaps, not sponsored. I bought this with my own hard-earned money, and we're gonna put these on rallyarmor.com. I got these from Subi Mods, again, not sponsored. I've put Rally Armor mud flaps on a previous FRS. When I had my FRS, I put the black ones on. And it's a fairly easy process. It is a little bit of a process though. You gotta do it one wheel at a time, and you gotta put a couple screws in, take a couple clips out. So we'll get to it, and yeah, I'm really excited how these are gonna turn out. I'm so stoked. So let's open these and see what we're working with here. Boom. And I think these are about $100 off Subi Mods, which I thought was actually a pretty good deal, given that I was looking at other prices of like $179. Comes with your hardware here, your brackets, and your mud flaps. I don't think there's any other instructions in that box. So here we are. Let's cut these open. Pull these babies out. Oh, dude, those are so nice. That's such a nice material too. It's like a silicone. It's cut pretty nice. Yeah. Solid mud flaps, guys. All right, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I'm installing my Rally Armor mud flaps on my 24 BRZ. I got the right side installed, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the left side now completely, the whole thing. So there's a lot to it actually. For just mud flaps, it's not like you're just screwing them in. So here's what you need. You need a screwdriver that's long and good. You need a short screwdriver for the front ones. It's hard to reach one of the screws. You need a socket. Doesn't matter whether it's what kind of drive it is, 3/4, 3/8 drive or whatever. A 7/16 socket. And you need to take off your back wheel or else you're not going to be able to get one of the screws out. So I'm just going to let you guys know exactly what I'm doing here. Instructions, hardware, brackets for front, brackets for rear, front, rear, instructions. So I just did the rear one on the right side, so let's go ahead and start doing the rear one on the left side. You got to jack up the car and take the tire off first. So I'm just going to crack these loose real quick here. Yeah, so I put mud flaps on my 2014 FRS, and it wasn't near as I guess involved as this is on the BRZ. Come on, man. I think we're just about free. Wheel coming off. Boom. There's my stock wheel, my Michelin Primacy. All right, and now we're gonna grab our screwdriver off the multi-tool here. I recommend a multi-tool for this job too. Multi-tool helps a lot. There's a lot of random things that I'm using here. The screwdriver on this multi-tool happens to work pretty good. The flathead for removing clips. So this clip right here, this is why I had to remove the tire, is I have to pry that open. Not always easy. Come on, man. Why? Oh God. Just tearing this fucking plastic apart, dude. Oh my God, that was so difficult. Little bastard. Take that out, and then you got to get one of these, what do they call them in the book here? And put it in there. Boom. And then the bottom one, you want to remove, but then you want to be able to put it back in. So try not to mess this one up too much here. We got that guy out. Now, grab your bracket, grab your rear mud flap. We're gonna install the bracket on first. That goes into that one we just put in there. So we got screw, washer, big, what's this called? Like bumper. And then we install that factory thing back in there. So I'm gonna get my screwdriver ready here, and we are going to just screw this in. And this rear one's not, besides removing the tire, the rear one is actually not too bad. But that tire removal kind of is a hassle for a lot of people, I think. But if you guys like your car, you probably will like working on it like me. I don't even work on my car very much, obviously, but every time I do, it's a good time. Or is it? Is it a good time? No, I enjoy this. I enjoy this very much. I like to stick it in there if you can. Stick it inside the fender there, or rear bumper, I mean. All right, I think that's good. Now we just install that stock piece. You just pinch down on the ends of it. 3 more nuts and washers. 3 more nuts, 3 more washers. That's it. And now we just line this up. So I'm just gonna line that up there best as I can. Washers on, nuts on, and there you have it. Now, getting your mud flap aligned how you want it to look is up to you. You could have them either in or out. I kind of just go for like the middle. That's where my other one is, so I'll probably get out the tape measure and measure that. Okay, and then over here, I'm just gonna grab my socket that I have and tighten these down Not all the way yet, but pretty close. So these things are on here pretty solid, so I like that. Rally Armor does a good job with that. It's real solid. And the material is great. It's super, like I feel good putting these on my car. It's like once you know what you're doing, it's not that bad, but it may seem like a lot to some of you guys, so I'm just trying to make a video showing every little detail, because it is a little more involved than other things, I guess you could say. But let's take a look and see how that lines up there compared to the other side. I think that's damn near perfect. That's pretty close. I'm gonna leave it right there. I think that's pretty good. I could probably go in a little more, so I think I'll just go in just a tiny bit more. Loosen these up just a bit. Well, one thing I just realized is I want it to go flush with my tire, and right there it is flush with my tire. So we'll go from the bottom to the edge. Looking at about exactly 2 3/4 inches. Yep. Alright guys, check it out so far. It's looking pretty good. We got the back ones on. Dog poop, watch out, dog poop. Boom. Alright, we're working on the front left wheel now, guys. And I'm not gonna lie, you do have to jack up the front again, because there is a fastener under here that you have to take off, and it's literally impossible to even access it with how low the BRZ sits. It's impossible to access it without jacking the car up. So I'm just gonna lift it up again. Plus I messed up my turf here, which, by the way, if you guys have a gravel driveway or don't have a shop like me and want to be a little more comfortable, get some dog turf or some turf to put by where you can work on your car, and it's really nice. It's like having a nice little mat to work on. So I definitely recommend it. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we gotta take these 4 clips out here. Let's get these clips out. There's my bit. Now, typically, guys, these are pretty easy to take out, as you guys can see right here. I'm just popping them out, give them a little twist, and then just going in there and pulling them out. And then folding that back and letting the dirt fall down. And then I'm gonna wipe that clean. Right where the fasteners are gonna go. As clean as you can, because you're gonna be putting the little stickers that come with the on the sides of the washers there. Those are going right on there. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your last 3 expanders, fold those babies in, but you're gonna put them inside of the plastic lining there. Yep, just like that. It's definitely not easy to get it perfectly in there sometimes. That one's in there, okay. And then this one. One more. We're almost done, guys. I can't believe it. We did this shit. We're almost done. I couldn't imagine putting like coilovers on your car or something. I mean, I can probably do it, but man, it's crazy what just one project can take. Okay, now I gotta do that damn, I gotta remove that damn bottom one. Forgot about that. Total pain in the ass. You guys probably won't even be able to see it. This is the one that's a total pain in the ass. Got it though. Now we're ready to go, guys. Yeah, see, it comes with these 3 little washers that you're just gonna put right over there. Try to line them up as best you can. They're probably not gonna be perfect. Just try to eyeball them pretty good there. I probably could have cleaned my liner a little bit more, but I think it's gonna be fine. It's crazy how dirty my wheel well is already, guys. Crazy. Okay, we got those on. Get your bracket. So this is gonna mount in that really hard spot, and that's where the little screwdriver is gonna come into play here. And I'm gonna get under there and just mount that up for now, and then we can adjust it later. And now, last but not least, we just grab our mud flap here, grab our 3 screws. We're just getting washers in the screws here, and then the last one is going to get the nut and the last washer. So all the hardware is being used, guys. All the hardware has been used. I don't think it came with any extra hardware, so be mindful of not losing your hardware when you're installing these mud flaps. All right, so now I'm just eyeballing it up a little bit here. It's looking pretty good, except for this one, so we're gonna pull that. And see, that's why I haven't tightened that down all the way, because it needs to line up perfectly here. All right, looks good. Start getting these in there. Now the long screwdriver comes into play. We'll just get them in there now. Then we can fully tighten them here in a second. Man, I'm so happy to get this done, guys. Hell yeah, this is so sweet. This car is gonna be looking great and performing great. Now we got the mud flaps, we got the winter tires, we got full rally build mode right now. Not really, we don't have a lift or anything like that, but we have, otherwise, I'd say that's like full rally build type. For me, at least, on this 24 BRZ. Oh, I love this car so much, guys. And now, doing stuff that I want to do to it, it's gonna be even more fun. And I try to care about my paint, so we're gonna, I want to go like spinning around in the dirt and snow and mud. So now I can, and I'm not gonna be super worried about it. So yeah, this is the last step, guys. Basically just screwing this in and then lining them all up to my liking. After that, it's we're done. We're just making sure everything's tight. Perfect, about the same. All right, we're tightening them down. Tighten that back one here. I'm just getting it medium. I don't think you need to get it all the way, like, way too tight. It's pretty good. But these you want to get pretty tight, get them snug with that washer best you can. All right, just gotta look at that a little more. I think we're snug though. I think we're looking good. All right, more clips. All right, let's lower this jack. All right, guys, we got the mud flaps installed. I'm super excited. I think the car is like pretty much in its peak form as I want it right now. I do want to put like an axle back exhaust on there eventually, but I think for now we're going to be sitting on the snow tires with the gold wheels and the red mud flaps for now. Here's a pro tip, guys. If you guys get snow tires that are on wheels, guess what? You can have a full-size spare everywhere you go. And yeah, you can fit it in your trunk. So that's one cool thing about this car, is it has lots of room. Full-size spare with room to spare in there. Oh, I'm a doofus. I gotta put my jack back. But yeah, I'm real excited about this car. And now it's gonna make me even happier when I have to drive through snow. And if I want to go rallying a little bit on some back roads, do some skids, hopefully we can go do that, and now the car's going to be fine. First drive with the mud flaps, we're going to go up to the observatory and just do a little drive up there. Let's see if we hear any noises, see if anything weird's going on. We'll just turn off the climate control completely. Roll down the window a little bit here, and we'll get going up to the observatory. Man, it feels so good to already have these mud flaps on. I've had them for like a week, but you know, if you get a part for your car, you got to put it on right away. And we got all of our snow tires lugged down to the proper spec. So all right, let's just get out there and go up to not Fort Tut Hill, but let's go to the observatory real quick and see how the mud flaps are performing. We might be able to just cut over here. Sometimes it's faster to go straight, sometimes not. But yeah, hopefully you guys got a little bit from that mud flap install. I had a lot of fun, actually. There's an old FJ, I think, one of those old Land Cruiser FJs. You rarely ever see those anywhere. Those are super cool. I guess it's rush hour at 2:30 in the afternoon or something like that. Bad shift. I do think it would be sick to have an exhaust on this car. I really do, but nothing like, if I get an exhaust, it's gonna be like the one I had on my FRS. It wasn't loud at all. It was just a little more rumble, and that's what I want. It's pretty quiet. I even have the engine noise turned on still in my BRZ. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cool. So I started working on the mud flaps at like 9, now like 10, and it is now 2 o'clock. So that's been an all-day project basically, but it needed to be done. Now we can actually go rally a bit and not worry about our nice brand new car getting messed up, getting big scratches, getting rock chips. So that's pretty cool. It sounds good from in here, but from outside you can barely be heard. So that's kind of a shame. Oh, what a joke, man. Why is it so busy right now? And my tire pressure monitoring system is going off like crazy. I don't know why. Dude, are you kidding me? How many people are up here right now? This is actually so crazy. There's a GR Corolla. Oh, it looks so good. All right, guys, final thoughts for the mud flaps on the BRZ and just today's video in general. I love these mud flaps. They are a little bit of a pain to put on, but hopefully my video can help you guys. It's just screwing in the clips. The clips, taking out one of the clips on each front area. A little tricky, but I think they're awesome. They perform well. They look really cool. I think it actually kind of looks like a rally car now, especially with these gold wheels. Super excited about this, guys. So yeah, I think they're worth it. Around $100 off Subi Mods is where I got mine. Make sure you get the right year, because I think they fit differently on the FRS or on the first gen ones. And yeah, we got our tires aired up to about 40 psi on these new studless ice winter tires we got, guys. And I love these old STI Subaru wheels. These are from like a 1998 STI. Pretty cool. And we got the lug nuts torqued down to the correct spec, which I definitely recommend everyone doing. Get your lug nuts torqued down to the correct spec. But yeah, I really happy with how this is coming along on the Subaru BRZ. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be cranking out videos. I'm trying to do one video a week. We'll see if I can handle that. If you guys like it, subscribe. We're going to have that probably 2,000 mile review out soon with the BRZ. Thanks for watching. Peace.